Hi, Jeanette here from Far Forest Ceramics, my home studio in North Worcestershire. Got a kiln opening that I've been waiting a week to do. It was ready to, it's Saturday morning at the moment. I fired this up Sunday last week. I then had to go on a road trip Monday for the week and got back, and this is the first chance I've had to open it. So I've never ever left the bung in to cool on its own because I've always been opening it early. I take the bung out for the last 200 degrees centigrade to help cool down. I usually crack the lid. So the bung has been in for the whole cool down process. The lid has been completely closed, not cracked at all. And it is now 18 degrees centigrade because she's been sitting here saying, why haven't you opened me? I've been ready and waiting for 4 days. So we're going to open her up. I've got pretty much similar stuff in the first 3 or 4 shelves. I had one large platter that I had sitting waiting to be glazed from a large Hartley & Noble drape mould that I'd tried out, and a few plates that I'd made with a new technique on the wheel. So I'm trying to find out, do they crack? Are they warping? So there's a lot of experiments in here. I've tried silica sand for the first time, a few things like that, but I also wanted to try some glaze chips because we have a glaze that my husband and I really like, which it works really well, but it fires at a hot 6, more like a 6 cone, 6.5. But on the bottom I've got a load of test tiles because I'm trying to use up some glazes that I don't have much success with, so I'm trying really different combinations, some Amico. So I've tried to aim for more a cone 5.5, but I think that's going to mess up possibly my normal firing for this combo that I really love. So lots of experiments, as always. I love an experiment. Things will go wrong. So let's just go in there and have a look and see. So come on, first on the top I have my extra large Hartley & Noble drape mould. Here we go. Oh, come on, gosh, this is heavy. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, ooh. Ooh, what's that? That's not what I expected. Okay, it's not what I expected. Oh, this is strange. This is birch. This would normally be glossy. It's matte and it's got very fine speckles in it. What? It just looks different. This is the same combo on a higher firing, how it's come out glossy. So you can see here, this is how it's come out before, glossy with the same combination of chips. I've recreated exactly the same glaze combo on there, but it's come out matte. That's weird. I've got some smaller ones lower down, so maybe that's got something to do with temperature, who knows. Doesn't look like I've got any cracks apart from I've got this very weird speckles on it. I do quite like the effect. It's just not what I was expecting, and I like gloss personally. So let's now see if it's stuck. So I put silica sand on the shelf. Oh, it's moving, that's fine. It's not stuck, that's good. That's good, that's good. Well, oh, I'm pleased with that. So I was told to put silica sand on the bottom so that as the plates shrink, they have something to move on. I had no idea how much to put on. It's not changed colour at all, so I've got to obviously take that shelf off and be careful. Don't know quite how to do that. But the bottom, from what I can see, I need to put it on a flat surface. It doesn't look warped at all. That looks really good from a warpage perspective. I was rushing these, so I haven't got as neat an edge as I normally have. I can see the silica sand has stuck a little bit to the glaze on the edge, but then I can definitely remedy that. That's not a problem. So that's good. The glaze on the side, now that's it. The glaze on the side is glossy. The glaze inside, can you see? I don't know if you can see this very fine speckle. That is weird. Why has it done that? I mean, it's a nice effect, but I don't like this fine little dots on it. Why has that happened? Is it because it's a lower temperature? Is it because it's on the top? Was it too close to the lid? But see the lovely gloss I've got on the side, which is what I was expecting. There's no gloss there. I don't know what's happened there. However, let me just see if I can put it flat. Oh, no warpage at all. So, silica sand, success. No cracks, success. Bottom edge, success. This bit, not a success. Need to find out what's happened there, but still looks nice from a distance. It's still nice, it's decorative. I wouldn't use that for dinnerware because there's all these small speckles. It must be porous. No idea why. But let's see what the smaller ones turn out like. I'm going to leave that close by because I might refer to it. So now, because this has got silica sand on, what I've got underneath are 2 smaller plates and also some bowls in this combo that I really like doing. So this is my combo I normally do. So I'm hoping these haven't turned out all matte as well because it's on a lower firing. I think I've got my cones in this one as well. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, they're better. Oh, it's not had the same result though. That temperature. Oh, right, okay. So these are not as I'd expect. So definitely when I'm firing what I call our combo, it needs a hotter firing to get the results that we like. But these plates have come out, I actually quite like that. Definitely come out different to the big one. I quite like these. I do actually like these. So let's see, I put some silica sand underneath this. Lovely, not stuck. Again, just the silica sand on the bottom, so that's smooth, that's lovely. I don't want to brush too much in case there's any rough bits on it. I'll sort that out later. So I can see some slight roughness here. Picked up something. So that's where I'm guessing it would have stuck to the kiln shelf and it could have caused crackies. That's a beautifully flat surface. I love that. The edge, very nice, glossy. It's still not as glossy as I'd have expected, but I'm loving that design. Let me just see. Is that got any warpage? No warpage at all. Do you know what? As a plate, I tried these for the first time on the wheel with a new technique. So I slab rolled the clay. I then put that slab roll onto a Hartley & Noble Hartley & Noble bat. And then I compressed it on the wheel, cut it with a needle tool, and then just literally with my finger lifted the edge up, smoothed the rim, let it dry completely on the Hartley & Noble bats, so I'd have a really nice smooth bottom, which you can see there. I've just done a slight compression with a ball tool to create this small rim there, and then glazed, dried with sandbags and slow drying, and then just a normal glaze. Those glaze chips, I like that. It's not the same as this one, but I actually prefer this one. I really like that. I would like that if I had food served to me off that. Served with this set. So this is the set of mugs. I'm trying to get something to go colour-wise with this, which is what I'm also playing with. I do think when I do this in future, I will put these in a kiln at a hotter firing. But I wanted to know, what difference did it make with me taking that lower temperature? Did it really impact the results? Do you know, I'm really pleased. I like the fact that the edge here has gone slightly darker. And that's purely just the glaze breaking. There's nothing on the rim at all. I just put glaze chips on the edge here. Let's have a look at this one. I'm so pleased, they're so flat. Do you know, I'd love to see those on a dinner table. That's a gorgeous side plate, and I love that glaze effect. So I've got 2 of this size, 2 of this size. They're fractionally smaller, not much smaller. It's fractionally smaller. Right, when I put one on top of the other, a little bit smaller. But I was just playing. Oh, that is gorgeous. And that actually is smooth to touch. Maybe I put too many glaze chips on the big one because it's a bit rougher to touch, and maybe didn't like being so close to the top of the kiln. Need to space them out a bit more. I love that. A smooth bottom. I love that rim, just birch on the outside. So this is just a birch, 3 coats of birch, and before the 3rd coat of birch was dried, I sprinkled on Cordovan chips, a little bit more birch chips on the top, some blue cobalt wash dots, and then over the blue cobalt I added stoneware clear, as I believe on Maker that's what it says, to make sure it's dinner safe. I'm loving that. I really like that. Wow. I'm happy with those. Really happy. God, they're gorgeous. So these are my little bowls that I did with Birch. It's got a bit of silica sand sticking in it. Okay, let me just take the chips. So I, on the bottom, do currently just with stroke and coat, I put on the bottom and I do a little bit of like sgraffito. I'm just experimenting, playing, which I quite like. Then I've waxed the bottom, Birch 3 coats, and again, Cordovan 3 coats, Mako Cobalt Wash on the rim and Stoneware Clear. And I like it, but I prefer it with a hotter, mind you, it's not massively different, is it? No, you wouldn't know that they're that different. This is cone 6.5 and this is whatever this has turned out at when I get to my cones. Lower temperature. So that's okay. I can see on here a little speckle there. I don't know if something must have dropped on it. So there's a couple of bubbles there and I wonder why, what those bubbles are for. Never had those before. Why would I have little bubbles like that? Can you see that? I don't know what those little bubbles are. But look at that. That's gorgeous how this works. I love this combo. Absolutely love this combo. And on the rim. So I just thought little tapas dishes would be quite nice. Beautiful. And then the little one, again, sat on. So I did this with some scraps of clay when I was making the plates. So I tried them as either little for oil and balsamic vinegar or to have at the side of where we make a cup of tea so you can put your tea bags, carry them to the bin. So that's lovely how that glaze has worked there and dropped down. It's all part and keeping, isn't it? It's all part and keeping. It's got more gloss on it. That's quite sweet. Just like some leftover I was playing with. Yeah, nice, nice. Will be becoming part of a set. Right, let's have a look down below. Maybe this is the one that I have got my cones in. Somewhere more in the middle. Okay. Let's have a look at the next one. Again, silica sand on here, I need to be careful. Oh, oh yes, yes, yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Right. Oh, okay. So I was aiming at a 5.5. So I was aiming at a 5.5. This is 5. This is 6. This is 7. With my limited knowledge, of which I have got limited knowledge when it comes to kiln, I think that's way more than a 5 because it's gone completely over. 6 hasn't come down. So I reckon I've hit a 5.5 there, which is what I'm aiming for with the Mako, which are cone 5, cone 6. I didn't know if I could get down to cone 5. So I thought I'm going to try this, see how it turns out, see what the results are like, and then I know what to fire at. I can adjust this if I need to go to cone 5. But at least now I've got a programme that's going what I think is 5.5. If you think I'm reading that wrong, please let me know. So this is 5, 6 and 7 on there. Right, okay. So again, little bowl. We take the bottom off. Little cookies I put them on. Base is very nice. The side has come out very nice. And the inside rim, very nice there. Again, I don't know if you can see some very slight little bubbles in the surface. I wonder why, and I'm sure I can see. It's almost like pitting, like an orange peel pit going on there on the surface. Why would that be? Why do you get like an orange peel effect? I have not come across that before. Is that because it's not fired hot enough? I don't know. I love how I've done the rim. Maybe I didn't put thicker coats as I normally would on them. I love this though. I love this. I do love this. Cute. Just a shame about those little bubbles in there. I've not broke the surface. They're just like raised. How weird's that? If you know what those are, please let me know. But again, nice little tapas dish selection. Again, 2 more. Again, I think this was more for like a tea bag or an oil. Oh, look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I don't know what to do with this middle bit. Should I scatter some chips in there? I don't know. Like this one, I've come in further. I don't know if I like that. Not sure, it's a bit dark, not sure. Not sure. Still trying to see what to do with plates. I like the chips. Maybe I'm better off, small ones, doing like the plates where I just keep birch all over and I just put chips on it. I think that would be better, wouldn't it? So when I'm doing a large surface, I just have some chips going down. Yeah, I'm not too keen on this circular line on it, personally. But they've worked well throwing them on the wheel. I'm thrilled about that as well. So there I've got like three little dishes there. They're not supposed to be stuck in because they don't stack. Two of them stack nicely. They're not supposed to though. They're just playing. But they're flat, they're circular, they're uniform. They've got no warpage, they've got no cracks. That's a lot of tests that have worked really well. Okay, so let me now go to my other two plates. Are these like the others? No sticking on the bottom. Oh, I love that. Oh, I do absolutely love it. I love that. It feels smooth. There's no raised areas on it at all. There's no lumps and bumps on there. Slight little bit of warpage on the end there that I must have knocked it when I put it in. But I love the rim. The feel's nice. It's flat. It looks flat. That is gorgeous as a plate. So I can just put that on the diamond core grinding bat, smooth my bottom, get the silica sand off. I'll use a brush to take that off. Actually, let me just do that now before I start spreading it around. So I'm not rubbing it with my fingers. Yeah, so this I'll use the diamond core on. But that's flat. Let me test it. Oh, super flat. And this one, look at that. Bit of silica sand gone on the top. I love it. I'm really loving those scattering of the chip. So absolutely loving this. Great with the smoothness on the bottom. Fantastic. Oh, loving my plates. Really loving my plates. So let's have a look now and see what is on the final layer before my test tiles. Or is this test tiles? No, this is my test tiles. Let's have a look. So 43 test tiles. Let's see. Well, one's fallen over, which was a broken one anyway. Okay. Ooh, exciting. Exciting. So, this is a lovely, unusual combination of test tiles, but I'm not going to make you sit through me unloading all of these. I have my own Instagram site, Far Forest Ceramics, which is my normal Instagram site, but I also have Far Forest Ceramics glaze tests. So that's my own record. So I put a picture of the tile before firing and after firing, and I've got all my references. I've got hashtags so you can search on one colour to see what combinations, and I use that as my reference instead of the physical ones, even though I've got my test tile wall. So I'll be putting them all on there for close-ups, so if anybody's interested. I might also put the test tile as I'm taking them all out. If I record myself, I most likely will put that as a separate YouTube uploading, just in case anybody would like to see that. But I'm trying to have a peeky sneaky peek. Oh, I can see some look at these shiny ones on the top. Oh, there's something nice going on there. Oh, I've got a sneaky peek. What's this one? I'll put it back in a minute. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. That must be palladium on there. But it's liking that temperature. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Shall I have a sneaky peek at another one? What's this other shiny one that's going on here? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, what other exciting ones can I see? Oh. Wow. Oh. Do you know, you've got to have more descriptive words than ooh and ooh. What's this one? Oh my lord. Oh. Oh. So I've got all my sheets ready and I'm going to open these up. Oh, look, 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 look. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, how gorgeous is that? Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting some of those out. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, look. Oh. So, I'm going to do a separate recording when I'm opening one by one and saying exactly what each one is. Whether I post it or not, I don't know. But if you want to watch, that'll follow on YouTube, just with the test tiles, but they will also be on my Instagram page. So I'm going to leave you for now. Thanks for joining me and hopefully see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.